I've even had situations where, this is early on in my career, but it was Valentine's Day, which is typically a very busy day for private investigators. And sure enough, got a call the day before. My husband's gonna be flying into Orange County. I think he's there with his assistant. And so I had my girlfriend at the time, knowing that I might get a case. I hadn't really made any plans. And so I said, do you want to make a date out of it? Because being together was going to look a lot better than me just being on my own. And so sure enough, guy comes in, flies in. He's at the hotel we think he's going to go to. He ends up walking in with her. We get that, they're holding hands, that sort of thing. Client's pushing it though. She wants us to stick with it. So we stick with it, and they go up to their room, which obviously we're not going to follow them into their room or anything crazy. That's what people think though, that we're actually going to do that stuff. But in my brain, I've been doing this long enough to know, I said, you know what? If they just came in late, chances of them coming down for dinner because they're hungry, they just got off a plane, very high. Right. So what I did was I said, let's go into the bar, let's sit at the bar, let's get some food, let's have a date. And then with enough angle to kind of see the most of it, right? So we did. Sure enough, 20 minutes later, they came down, sat in a booth that was directly across from us. They never noticed us. We're 20 feet away from the whole time. Had the iPhone out, captured everything that the client wanted to capture. An unfortunate situation, obviously. Nobody really wants that, but you do need the proof, you do need the evidence. And so we were able to get that evidence. And what we blended in for the right time, the right place, the right thing. Having the experience of knowing where you're going, knowing who the target is, knowing what their target's likely to do, is combined with two things. One is experience of having done it before and having run lots of surveillance, and two is having the intelligence and doing the pre-intel workup. And if you can marry those two things together, your surveillances are likely to be much, much higher success.